Look at that bowl of nuts in your kitchen. It seems like the perfect healthy snack, doesn't it? I used to think so too. Then I learned that some nuts can quietly cause problems. They can interfere with your daily medications, make your blood sugar jump, or even make your joints ache more. This isn't to make you worry. This is to give you power. We're going to share one of the most practical senior health tips. We will show you 4 nuts that truly help your body. We'll also point out 4 surprising ones to reconsider. This simple swap could change how you feel.
You have likely heard that all nuts are healthy. It's a common belief. But have you ever thought about why they are so different? A walnut looks and tastes nothing like an almond. That's because their nutritional makeup is completely unique. For you, these differences matter a lot. Choosing the right nut can help your bones stay strong or keep your memory sharp. The wrong nut might interfere with your medications or make your joints feel stiff. It's not just about good or bad food. It's about understanding what your body needs. Let's look at what makes them different. Some nuts are high in omega-3 fats. These fats help calm inflammation. Other nuts have more omega-6 fats, which can sometimes do the opposite if you eat too many. Certain nuts are packed with special minerals. For instance, magnesium is great for your heart, and selenium is key for your thyroid gland. Many people don't get enough of these. A few nuts can also contain things that may cause trouble. Some have high levels of oxalates, which can be tough on your kidneys. Others can be prone to aflatoxins, a type of mold. Your body has a harder time clearing these things out as you age. My friend, a nutritionist, always told me, pay attention to the details. That's what we are doing here. The information we're sharing is based on research from trusted health sources like the Mayo Clinic and Harvard Health. They help us understand what works. So, are you ready to see which nuts are your best allies? Let's dive in.
Let's get to the good stuff. Here are the 4 powerhouse nuts you should consider adding to your routine. Think of these as your daily allies for staying strong and sharp. 1. Almonds, the bone and heart guardian. Do you worry about keeping your bones strong? Almonds can help. Why they are a powerhouse? Almonds are full of calcium and vitamin E. These two work together to support your bone health as you age. What's happening inside? Here's the interesting part. Almonds also contain magnesium. Magnesium acts like a traffic cop for calcium in your body. It helps direct calcium to your bones where you need it. It keeps calcium from building up in your arteries. I find this fascinating because it helps both your bones and your heart at the same time. How to use them? A small handful is all you need. About 15 to 20 almonds a day is a great goal. I prefer them raw or dry roasted with no salt. Try to eat them with the skin on. The skin has good stuff that helps your heart. Chew them well. This makes them easier to digest. Their fiber also helps with regularity, which can be a common issue, right? 2. Walnuts, the supreme brain food. Have you ever noticed that a walnut half looks like a tiny brain? It's a funny coincidence, but they are truly amazing for your brain function. Why they are a powerhouse? Walnuts are the kings of plant-based omega-3 fats. These fats are building blocks for your brain cells. They help keep your mind clear and focused. What's happening inside? Walnuts contain special compounds that help reduce inflammation in the brain. They also have a little bit of melatonin. As we get older, our sleep can get disrupted. My dad started eating a few walnuts in the evening, and he says it helps him sleep more soundly. How to use them? Aim for about 7 to 9 walnut halves each day. Raw walnuts are best. The skin might taste a little bitter, but that bitterness is a sign of powerful antioxidants. Here's a key tip. Store your walnuts in the refrigerator. Their healthy oils are delicate and can spoil if they get warm. 3. Pistachios, the blood pressure and vision protector. Pistachios are more than just a tasty snack. I think of them as a 2-for-1 deal for your health. Why they are a powerhouse? They are packed with potassium. Potassium helps your body balance its sodium levels, which is a simple way to support healthy blood pressure. What's happening inside? Pistachios have special compounds called lutein and zeaxanthin. These act like internal sunglasses for your eyes. They gather in your retina and help protect your vision from age-related damage. This is a big deal for keeping your sight sharp. How to use them? A serving is about 49 pistachios. Try buying them in the shell. The simple act of opening them slows you down, so you enjoy them more and don't eat too many. Seeing the pile of empty shells is a great visual cue. It helps you know when you've had enough. Have you tried that? 4. Brazil nuts, the thyroid specialist. This last one is a true specialist. It's not as common, but it is very powerful. Why they are a powerhouse? Brazil nuts are the best food source of selenium on the planet. Selenium is essential for your thyroid, the gland that controls your energy, metabolism, and mood. What's happening inside? Many people have a slightly underactive thyroid and don't even know it. It can make you feel tired or down. Just one Brazil nut gives you all the selenium you need for the day to keep your thyroid working well. How to use them? This is the most important tip. You only need 1 or 2 Brazil nuts per day. That's it. More is not better in this case, as too much selenium can be harmful. To be extra safe, you could eat 1 every other day. This rotation gives you all the benefits without any risk. Buying them in their shells helps keep them fresh. Which of these 4 nuts sounds like the best fit for you? I'd love to know what you think.
Now, let's talk about the other side. Some nuts are best enjoyed in moderation, or perhaps swapped out for a better choice. This isn't about creating a list of forbidden foods. It's about being aware of how different nuts can affect you. Here are 4 nuts to be mindful of. 1. Peanuts, the inflammatory impostor. Peanuts are everywhere, right? But they aren't technically nuts. They are legumes, and their profile is a bit different. The main thing to know: peanuts have a high amount of omega-6 fats compared to omega-3s. Your body needs both, but a diet with too much omega-6 can sometimes encourage inflammation. If you ever feel stiffness in your joints, this is something to consider. Other hidden points. Peanuts grow underground, which makes them more likely to pick up a mold called aflatoxin. As we get older, our body's natural detox system slows down a bit. They contain vitamin K, which can interfere with blood-thinning medications. This is a detail your doctor might not mention. Have you looked at the label on a jar of peanut butter lately? Many brands add extra sugar, salt, and oils. A smarter swap? Try natural almond butter instead. It has a better fat profile, and you can often find it with just one ingredient: almonds. 2. Cashews, the hidden sugar spiker. Cashews have a creamy, satisfying taste. It's easy to eat a lot of them, but they have a secret. The main thing to know: compared to other nuts, cashews are higher in carbohydrates and have less fiber. This can cause your sugar levels to rise more quickly. If you keep an eye on your sugar levels, this is an important fact. Other hidden points. Cashews are high in compounds called oxalates. Oxalates can make it harder for your body to absorb calcium. They can also contribute to kidney stones in people who are prone to them. Their smooth, curved shape can be a choking hazard. It's just something to be aware of. A smarter swap. When you want a snack, reach for a handful of walnuts or almonds. They are lower in carbs and higher in fiber, which is a better combination for stable energy. 3. Macadamia nuts, the calorie bomb. Macadamia nuts taste so rich and buttery. That taste comes from their very high fat and calorie content. The main thing to know: these are the most calorie-dense nuts. A small handful contains over 200 calories. As our metabolism naturally slows down, it can be easy for these calories to lead to unwanted weight gain. Other hidden points. The high fat content can be stressful for your gallbladder. A friend of mine had a painful gallbladder attack and was surprised when his doctor linked it to his daily macadamia nut habit. They have a higher amount of saturated fat compared to other nuts. These nuts are quite hard. They can pose a risk if you have fragile teeth or dental work like crowns. A smarter swap. Craving a satisfying crunch? Remember the pistachios we talked about? They give you that crunch for far fewer calories and offer a better balance of nutrients. 4. Pine nuts, the medication disruptor. Pine nuts are often used in pesto and salads. They are small, but can have a big impact. The main thing to know, pine nuts can contain compounds that interfere with how your body processes certain medications. This includes common ones for blood pressure or cholesterol. It's a food-drug interaction that many people don't know about. Other hidden points. Some people experience something called pine nut syndrome. It can cause a strange metallic taste in your mouth that lasts for days. This can affect your appetite. Their delicate oils can go bad quickly, which creates inflammatory compounds. Their small, slippery shape makes them an aspiration risk. It's just something to be aware of. A smarter swap? You can make a delicious pesto using walnuts or even blanched almonds instead of pine nuts. I've tried it, and it's a fantastic and safer alternative. Did any of the nuts on this list surprise you? I would love to hear your thoughts.
So, what does this all mean for you and your snack bowl? My hope is that this doesn't feel like another list of rules to follow. I think it's the opposite. It's about making things simpler and more effective. Your snack bowl is a powerful tool for your health. The key idea is not about banning foods you enjoy. It's about making conscious choices. The real power comes from consistency. What if this week you just try one small swap? Maybe you reach for a handful of walnuts instead of cashews for your afternoon snack. Or you try that one Brazil nut a few times a week. That's it. I found that when I started making these small, mindful swaps, the biggest change was feeling more in control and more energetic. These little steps really do add up over time for your vitality and mental sharpness. You are in the driver's seat of your own health. Understanding what's in your food is just like having a better map. It helps you get where you want to go, feeling your best. You can make your food work for you. How does that feel?
Now, I would love to hear from you. Based on what we discussed, what is one small change you are thinking about making to your snacks this week? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. I read them all, and your experience could really inspire someone else in our community. If you found these senior health tips helpful, please consider sharing this video with a friend or family member. A simple tip can make a big difference.